Maybe a teeny tiny bit lower again. There we go, that'll do. As usual, we come onto this, we go right and a wrong. Good. Make sure that it's all working. Has it stopped already? Oh my god, hope not. Make sure it's all working. Oh, well, it does seem to be working. Which means I get to go back to the Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Yes, in the last episode we had continued on with episode 2 of Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor's Gambit, which was, episode 2, episode 3, Turnabout Legacy. So we're going to jump straight into it because it was getting really, really interesting about what was actually happening. Turns out that Judy Bound was actually using Ubiquium. But not why you think it is. It's because she didn't actually murder Artie Frost, but she had a feeling she knew who it was. And now, so do we. We have the slightest feeling that it was Gusto, Carmelo Gusto, who was the murderer, or the murderer, of Artie Frost / Paul Leak / whoever you want to call him. So, we're going to jump straight back into it, and let's see where this line of thinking takes us. April 2nd, 3:11 PM, Zodiac Hall Fountain Room. Miss Bound, are you feeling a little calmer now? Yes. Good. Now allow me to get to the point. Regardless of your intentions, you broke the law. Yes, I understand. Nevertheless, I understand that you did what you did in order to prove Mr. Tangaroa's innocence. Therefore, if the real culprit really is someone else, then we have a duty to reinvestigate the case. Really? Really? Okay. There is nothing to suggest that anything nefarious took place in the official IS-7 incident records. And right now, there's nothing to suggest that we should take Miss Bound at her word either. So our first order of business should be to arrest the culprit of the case before us. Our first order of business should be to arrest the culprit of the case before us. Miss Bound herself. Objection! Official records cannot always be trusted, Judge Gavale, especially since there are those prosecutors who would think nothing of twisting the facts. I twist the facts! Wait. What? Technically, yes, but... I used to twist the facts, but now I don't do that anymore because the man in blue suit taught me good. I'm a good man now! Man! Ah. Are you suggesting that the committee at the time overlooked just such a prosecutor? Well, that's for you and your people to figure out. However, it is a fact the autopsy report was faked. Seeing as Mr. Frost's body was only found just now. There really is something of Mr. Von Karma in you, Mr. Edgeworth. How so exactly? By continually defying the will of the committee and bending the truth to fit your needs, that's how... What?! What?! I'm bending the truth! Right, whatever you want to say, Your Honor! This is a phone. No, it's not. That's a bucket. No, I can assure you that it is a phone. No, it's a bucket. That's literally what's happening right now. Artie Frost's body was frozen. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. We literally have a confession. No, we don't. Fuck you, Your Honor. Fuck Fuck you. Perhaps it is time you understand how I... No. The committee sees this case. Oh! Oh, that's not what I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be some kind of, like, flashback. The committee is willing to accept that Mr. Von Karma falsified Mr. Frost's autopsy report. Even still, Mr. Von Karma only managed to have Mr. Tangaroa convicted as an accomplice. I personally have come to believe the real culprit behind the I-7 incident is Miss Bound. Her plan is to poison and kill Mr. Gusto today was her attempt to frame him for Mr. Frost's murder. And this is how the committee sees things, is it? Is it? No, that's how I see things. But what I see and what the committee sees are both one and the same, even if they are different. It is, as always, I act solely in service of law and order. Sounds to me like all she's doing is acting in the service of committee and covering up the truth. But hey, what do I know? And if I can't change her mind, there'll be no saving Mr. Tangaroa or Miss Bound. Fuck.
Hold it!
Hold it! If you accept that Mr. Von Karma falsified the report, then why won't you reinvestigate the case? Because the Goddess of Justice is never wrong. The verdict remains true.
Objection!
Despite blatant evidence tampering, you sure your precious goddess is into that? Hey, almost thing makes you think the committee might have other reasons for not wanting this looked into again. Further investigation is simply unnecessary, since the Goddess of Justice has already spoken. Is that right? Is it? Oh, okay. I bow down to your God. Yes, oh yes. Oh, precious God. Oh, fuck you. Your God is nothing. Wait, no. I mean the Goddess of Justice in terms of this game. Do not take that out of context. I really put myself in a hole there, really, didn't I? I believe it was a confession that sealed Mr. Tangaroa's fate in the end. A confession secured by Mr. Von Karma, which would surely cast doubt on the part of that. Samson Tangaroa confessed to the initial investigating officer, one Detective Ian Sideman. The official records state that it was his interrogations that led to the conviction. Therefore, all I can... Unbelievable! You just won't budge at all! These committee guys really that big of a deal? In many ways, they're our prosecutor's worst nightmare. So kinda how, like, the police are to a great thief, huh? Funny how you don't seem to have a problem with working with the police when it suits you, though. Yes, we know. I was suggesting that Mr. Tangaroa and Miss Bound killed Mr. Frost together. Why not? You could even imagine they split their roles thus. Mr. Tangaroa could have been the one to commit the act itself, while Miss Bound was to remove the body. What? The thought of that we could ever kill Mr. Frost? You stole his corpse and hid it for 18 years. It's really so surprising that it might be considered... Miss Bound has really confessed to all of her crimes. Now is not the time to speculate about what else she might have done in the past. Very well, then let us pass judgment on what we know she did in the present.
Hold it!
Why would Miss Bound have chosen to frame Mr. Gusto for the murder? No doubt because he suspected her of being the real culprit. He may have entered what he thought was the Winter Wing simply to see if the Gemini statue was genuine. Little did he know that he would be greeted by a trap designed to silence him. A trap that nearly worked.
Objection!
Do you have any evidence to support that line of reasoning? Unfortunately, Mr. Gusto remains in critical condition alone. Hello, nice to meet you. Hi, my name is Turbo Tully. Ben. How you doing? How are you doing today? It's a bit difficult to prove anything until he regains consciousness. In other words, there is little we can do, at least for now. On the contrary, there's plenty we can do. You still have not grasped the situation, have you? Then allow me to spell it out for you.
What is your favorite album?
In terms of what? Ace Attorney? Ooh. In terms of Ace Attorney, I'd possibly go controversial choice. Dual Destinies, solely because of the song Dark Age of the Law. I mean,
In general.
oh, in general, I don't know. I don't really listen to albums or anything like that. I just kind of hit shuffle on Spotify and listen to whatever I want. I don't really have a favorite album. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta be completely honest.
Hold it!
All the evidence you need. In the matter of the IS-7 incident, you have a body, a murder weapon, and 2 suspects. As for the poison gas attack, we have the sources of the 2 main chemicals in Miss Barnes' confession. And as for you, Mr. Edgeworth, we also have enough evidence to say that you yourself will have to answer to the committee in a formal hearing. Whoa, that doesn't sound good! Don't worry, Miles Vino. If nothing else, you're always more than welcome at Edgeworth & Co. Your Honour, I'd greatly appreciate it if we could stay focused on the matter at hand. Of course. Now, where was I?
Hold it!
You really mean to assert that there are no loose ends left to investigate? None at all. All the evidence has been examined at length, and there's nothing more to learn from them. Salt lamp?
My favorite album is Plastic Beach by Gorillaz.
Fair. I do like Dare from Gorillaz. So this is the thing, I don't necessarily like albums per se, because like there'll be like some songs I don't really like, and then I might as well just listen to individual songs. So yeah, so things like Dare. Oh, Dare is it? I love Dare. It's going up, it's coming up, it's coming up. It's Dare. Oh, da, 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 da. There you go. Yeah, Dare's a good one. Maybe the Blowtorch. Sorry, side note. I'm thinking it's the Blowtorch Salt Lamp. Maybe this. Therefore, I see no need to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant misdue. Hold on, I'm certain there's something that still needs to be examined. The hammer's about to fall, Mr. Edgeworth. Only hard evidence can stop it now. Present what you think requires further deliberation. Now, assuming that there really is anything left, that is. This isn't over yet. Not by a long shot. There's still one thing we don't have an answer to. And it's up to me to point it out to Jessica Vale.
Adu.
Personally, don't know that one. I don't know that one. Gonna be completely honest. I'm thinking Blowtorch. It's not Blowtorch. I tried. Here's if you have no connection. Yes, yes, stuff about the crack. Yes, yes, we know. Then if that's the case, then it's got to be Salt lamp? Not the salt lamp! I'm literally trying to think back to the evidence from the IS-7 incident, whether or not they have appeared now. Because my initial thinking was, oh, we're missing the chunk of chocolate that had the blood on it. And then I was like, well, no, because that got melted down and found in the fountain. Now, in the present.
Have you heard Didn't Cha Know by Erykah Badu?
I feel like I recognise it. I don't know why I feel like I recognise it though. That's a weird thing. I recognise it, but I don't know why I recognise it. Might be one that I'll have to look at a little bit later.
Objection!
No.
Objection!
I genuinely don't know. I'm stuck.
Objection!
Have not played Des Games yet.
Des games? What do you mean? All the Ace Attorney games. Where are you up to? Have you played like either Investigations game? Are you in the main Ace Attorney games? Whereabouts are you in the games? If you've played any of them, in fact.
Objection!
I finished the first trilogy.
Fair enough. So you've got the Apollo Justice trilogy to come then. I've played that on this channel. But it obviously is, you know, I'm not going to say, you know, please watch my channel. You know, it's entirely up to you, you know. If you want to go through the game yourself. To me, it's a good trilogy. Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice is seen as, you know, not controversial additions to the series, but it's very 50-50. It's like the Marmite of the Ace Attorney games, those two. Again, I personally enjoy them, that's just me, but you know. And I've never played this one. I played Ace Attorney Investigations 1 before, but I hadn't played it for a good few years, so I kind of forgot bits. This one I know nothing about. So there we go. But I am struggling. We have all the evidence we need to explain both. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing?
Objection!
No.
Objection!
No. I'm struggling. race any further.
Objection! Objection!
No, and that's my last piece of reputation or whatever it is gone. Yes, yes. Retry. Yes, yes. So a teapot.
Objection! Objection! Objection!
No. Am I being stupid? I feel like I'm being stupid.
Hold it!
All the evidence you need. Murder, 7 a body, a murder weapon, 2 suspects. As for the poison gas detective, the source of the 2 chemicals, and Miss Bound's confession. As for you, Mr. Redworth, we also have enough evidence. So either you yourself will have to answer to the committee in a formal. No, that doesn't sound good. Don't worry, Mazarino, if nothing else. Your Honour, I greatly appreciate if you could stay focused on the matter at hand. Ah! Ah! It's no loose ends. All the evidence has been examined at length and there's nothing more to be learned.
Objection! Objection!
No. Why is this one difficult? Is it...
Objection!
No. Is it the picture? Is it the picture?
Objection!
It's not the picture.
Objection!
I was gonna say it wouldn't be that because it's not related to the IS-7 incident, but
Objection!
I'm just going for everything at this point.
Objection!
I had a thought. Now a thought then very quickly disappeared. Ow! I'm going to cry in a minute. I'm going to cry. I'm afraid there is still one question concerning the IS-7 incident that remains unanswered, Your Honour. Would you mind taking a look at this? What is it? There are test results carried out on the liquid at the bottom of the Gemini case in the Winter Wing. As you can see, traces of blood were detected. The question is, whose? Until that question is answered, I hardly think you can claim to have all the evidence. Oh my fucking god. Okay. That is some really bullshit. There's some pretty bullshit. Okay. There was blood in the Gemini case? Why did I just hear about this from Eustace? Because Detective Gumshoe informed me of the results directly. I was planning to tell Mr. Winner about it myself, of course. You kept this to yourself until now? Despite having no jurisdiction here whatsoever? Mark my words, the committee will hear about all that you have done here today. As ever, my interest is in the truth, and if mistakes were made in the past, they must be rectified. If you must report me to committee, then so be it. But in return, we must be allowed to investigate this case to the very end. That is not my decision to make. You will need to discuss this with Eustace, you prick. You know he's gonna say no! Guess who's back? Back again! Eustace is back! Fuck you, losers! And with good news too! Oh, hi. It was a close call for a minute there, but Carmelo Gusto is alive! Oh. Gusto! He made it. You're the ones who found me?
I'm gonna leave for RN.
Alright, that's fine. If you do wish to come back, hopefully I'll be live streaming a little bit later, for a little bit longer. But you enjoy yourself. Take care. Yep, long time no see, Gusto. You're Tony's assistant? You've grown, and you're an assistant of your own now? Assistant? No, I'm... He hasn't got the gig just yet, but this is Gregory Edgeworth's son. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service. Fate moves in mysterious ways. I am in your debt. If you hadn't found me in time, I wouldn't be here thanking you. Oh, you're very welcome. After all, if you hadn't lived, we wouldn't be able to ask you what really happened 18 years ago. Huh? What are you talking about? We figured out quite a bit while you were out cold, including the fact that you're probably the guy who offered to pour out Artie Frost. Oh, starting to sweat now I am! What? Is that true? Miss Bound set up a very elaborate trap to catch Mr. Frost's murderer. A trap that involved rigging the Pisces case with poison gas. Perhaps in light of that fact, you could tell us in your own words what happened back then. Or perhaps, pardon me, you'd rather exercise your right to remain silent. Oh, it's not that. Gusto here's a fan of the old meditation. You know, and all that jazz. Wow, female study seems pretty cool. That's one heck of a talent. Except there's no sleeping involved in meditation, Kay. Hey, Gusto, old pal. How about you snap out of it? Tell us what really went down way back when. I was caught in a girl's trap, so I must be the killer? Is this your idea of a joke? I'm the victim here. Indeed you are, Mr. Gusto. And there's no evidence that you have done anything wrong. Yet. Mr. Edgeworth and Mr. Fender are merely speculating. Rest assured that they have no authority here and that you may pay them no heed. Huh? At least somebody here seems to be on my side. Judge Verity Vale. It's a pleasure, Mr. Gusto. I will assist you in any way you may require. Perhaps you could begin by explaining what actually happened 18 years ago, Mr. Edgeworth. Fine. You want me to prove I'm innocent, Mr. Prosecutor? I'll be happy.
Objection!
So this is how you meant to play it, Judge Gavale. Hoping Mr. Gusto will help you to hide what happened instead of trying to correct the record. I believe only in the infallible judgment of the Goddess of Justice. Since it is us humans who make the actual judgment calls in a court of law, and so long as there are those who would use the law to their advantage, our rulings are fallible indeed. If you would use your position to further obscure the truth, then neither she nor I will forgive you. We shall see about that. What do you advise, Judge Gavale? It seems that you are under suspicion because it was you who triggered the poison gas. Specifically by opening the Pisces case's lid. Would you be so kind as to share why with us? Understood. I came to see Frost Sculptures. Simple as that. I made a mistake with the opening times and arrived a half hour early. Miss Mount, was there no one at the reception desk at around that time? He had left the main entrance unguarded and unlocked, just in case the killer made an appearance. Oh, it's the way up until the gallery's opening. So there was no one here on the first floor then. But I did make sure that all the rings were locked up tight. All except the autumn wing gratis. I see. She did all that just to steer the culprit into the autumn wing. That's precisely where Mr. Gusto went. Sneaking into a building is pretty suspicious. However you slice it. Silence in the courtroom. I will permit no objections or interventions unless there is some evidence that the witness is lying. The courtroom? Well, this is an art gallery, right? Mr. Gusto,